Joe, you ever have this place called Dining Hall for dinner? It's pretty good. Go get Capone a football helmet, dude.
Boston University is one of the most prestigious hockey programs in the NCAA with 5 national championships, 31 Beanpot victories, which is the most of the 4 Boston teams, and they have an impressive list of NHL alumni, including Jack Eichel, Charlie McAvoy, Trevor Zegras, Jake Ottinger, and Lane Hudson.
It's kind of sick, like right in the city. Imagine you're a player that's just about to be going to the show, about to make $1 million a year. But nah, I'll just kind of hang out, rip around college campus for a while. This is not a bad place to do it.
We're going to be spending 24 hours with their team where we're going to get a little taste of their beautiful campus that's right here in the heart of Boston. And we're going to get some insight into what a game day looks like for the players fortunate enough to play for the Terriers.
Nice handles, Eddie.
It's been an up and down year for the team, but only because of the high standards that they hold themselves to. Feels like every single year, no matter what, they'll end up as a top 10 team. They're always making it into the tournament and are coached by former NHLer Jay Pandolfo. They also have 14 NHL drafted players. Most notable might be the 2 players coming fresh off of a World Juniors gold with the USA squad, Cole Hudson and Cole Eiserman. We sat down with them to hear a little bit more about their BU experience so far.
I mean, college hockey's kind of going like this, and everyone wants to kind of be in the atmosphere. It's like kind of, for us, I think the students think the BU is like kind of like an Alabama for football. That's what we have here, and the students are starting to come to the games, and wherever you go, it's going to be packed usually, and that's what makes the game fun. And so it's been great so far. Gotta find my wand that I.
Yeah. With the grip tape and everything?
Yeah.
Kind of clean.
You gotta hold on to it.
Hey, we gotta make sure Bill doesn't touch rubber today. Dude, I swear Bill doesn't even see the puck, he just gets hit by it.
Of course, one of the biggest rivalries in hockey is between BU and BC, so I had to ask what made the difference for them to choose the Terriers?
I'd say growing up, like Boston, believe it or not, was my favorite team. And they produced some pretty decent players. One being McAvoy, who's one of my favorite defensemen to watch. And for me, I really had no option. I think 2 of my brothers going here. It's hard not to choose BU over BC.
The 2 brothers Cole's talking about are Lane and Quinn. Lane and Cole are both defensemen, whereas Quinn's a forward and actually kind of lighting it up this year, well over a point per game. Quinn also kind of put us on to what's going on with the paw print stickers on the back.
What are the paw prints?
Block shots.
Block shots.
Yeah, we haven't played a lot of games, we only got 1.
It's a regular, hey, the first one's just a shot. You're not moving on the first one. I grew up in Boston, and it was kind of always BC or BU, and just because those are the powerhouses, and you kind of don't really know as a kid, and then you tour, and then you kind of feel like, and then I like more of like the city. I like kind of like the history of BU hockey with all the guys in the Miracle team, and I like kind of the blue collar kind of thing they got going on here, and so as you grow up, you mature, and you kind of see more of those stuff. But it was definitely always a school that I loved and wanted to go to. So yeah, we are. Don't jinx it though, Go blocker. Put that thing in the cage.
I hate open nets, dude.
Yeah, they suck.
I hate open nets.
That was gross. Joe, that's glazed.
Hey, we might have unlocked something with it.
Hey, Tom? Yeah. Glazing Zeddy right now. Joe, you ever have this place called Dining Hall for dinner? It's pretty good.
Daddy, why your helmet off?
It always is off.
If I'd be playing without a helmet, I would.
Act like you're playing football. Ripping that thing off all the time. Yeah, I'll get low. Let's grease it up together.
Yeah, grease it up.
Look at that stride. Oh my Lord. He gets it. He's one of those guys that he was in our shoes one day, and he gets how to kind of, chum it up with us, but also, be hard and be a coach. But he sees, us and him, and so it's pretty cool how, he can joke with us, but also be hard. It's a great balance, and that's why we love him so much. So
He's been a good mentor for all of us. I think he's got a different coaching style, and he's got the perfect balance of being kind of your best friend, but obviously like leading you into situations.
I'm gonna try to slip one backhand 5 cheddar on Bill. 2 Bauer guys scored though.
Your only 2 shootout goals of the year.
It's on camera, that's true. Oh yeah, holy.
Nice save, Bill. Nice save, Bill.
Oh no! Way to make a save, Bill. Yep. Oh my, dude. That is the luckiest goalie of all time.
Izzy, how many sticks you bring out here today?
3.
Bauer guys bring you a new shipment or what?
Someone get Capone a football helmet, dude. Good boy, Bobo.
3 on 3. 1, 2, 3. Boom.
Oh!
And at the end of practice, they always have an opportunity to practice whatever, maybe a one-timer. But here we have Cole Hudson running a tip drill for Shane LaChance, and it's just clinical. I mean, watching them kind of skate in front and tip these pucks into the net every single time is just so impressive every single time I see it.
I gotta get off the ice now. You're chirping me, that one is...
First time he stayed out late after practice. He's usually the first guy up. Camera's there and he's mic'd up. He stays out late. He's usually the first one up.
They all know that's not true.
Hey Cole, what's the deal with the sticks?
Trying to figure out which one I want to use for game, and then that's the power play stick. So, usually 3 sticks for practice, sometimes 4 if I'm dust.
That, like, going back to that game, feels pretty good as a group. Feels pretty good for everyone to contribute and do it together, right? Now we have to have that effort tomorrow night, and we have to play to a certain identity, guys. Like we have to, and we did that on Saturday, and we have to respond and do it the same way again tomorrow. Obviously, Michigan's a highly skilled team, so we got to make sure we're playing hard, we're playing our game, same mindset. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Again, we're gonna have great crowds here for 2 nights, but starting tomorrow, so enjoy the rest of the day, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. 34, 18, 11, 17, 9, 15, 44, 11, 44, 5, 9. His first point with a block shot, number 78.
Be a good crowd, especially versus Michigan. You're going to see a lot of Eisermans in the building, so I'm sure you can pick those people out right away. But the dog pound will be buzzing tomorrow, and it's be a good atmosphere.
Ordered home yet?
Yeah. Don't even say it, Cole. Yeah, I like playing at home. It's electric when you score.
Scored every game at home so far?
Yeah, he has, yeah. Not me.
Oh, I love the dog pound. They get going when we score.
Okay, guys, I'm fired up. This is such a cool thing where you get to go into the locker rooms before game day. So this is when they've set everything up. All the jerseys are here. This is one of the craziest locker rooms I've ever been to, though.
This place is just filled with history. Like, they even have the jersey number history in the backs of the player stalls. We spotted Jack Eichel and McAvoy on there. And I told you how the paw prints represent shot blocks. Well, not only is Cole Hudson just gross at hockey, but he also had the most paw prints on the team by my count, at least. And if you didn't know, Cole and Lynn's older brother, Quinn, also plays for the Terriers.
Just look at how clean these jerseys are. Wow. Pretty much the whole team is just decked out in, like, custom red shadows and custom red Hyperlight 2 skates. But maybe my favorite part of the whole uniform, and I'm going to go for our boy Cole Eiserman over here, because hopefully he doesn't have a superstition about anybody touching his gloves before the game, but these are just so sick. Little 34 on there. With the college hockey bubble. Cole, Lou's going to want a couple more shot blocks out of you. Oh, this is sick. It's only the second NCAA game I've ever been to.
No way.
Yeah.
That's sick. Yeah, these 2 will be a good one.
Yeah.
Good ones a lot.
There's also something pretty rare. We see a lot of player of the game items that people give out, but this sombrero is actually just for when a player scores a hat trick. Gotta check out the goalie mask. Definitely going with an intimidating look here, so scare some oncoming forwards, I guess. And then there's the player lounge where they're set up with everything they could want. Portraits of alumni, ping pong, massage guns to cool down with. And again, like I said, tons of Terriers history to remind everyone what it means to play for this team.
Wow, there he is. What, first guy in, last guy off?
Pretty much.
I genuinely think this is like the best gear setup and maybe all of hockey. Like it's that red and white that just feels classic to hockey. It's like Detroit Red Wings, Sioux Greyhounds, and Boston University Terriers that have it. I love stick racks, and this is one of the nastiest stick racks I've ever seen. Just look at this like menacing red light over top of all of it. And like it's all custom red Bauer twigs that like when you turn the light on, you'll see that even more. One interesting thing, we were here yesterday, and Cole Hudson has stripped his sticks of all tape. So clearly it's a game day thing for him. So there's nothing on the knobs anymore. I guess there's a little bit left up top, but then all the blades are totally clean too. And he's got a fresh one there.
Quinn Hudson also goes with a pretty basic knob, but I have never seen a player do this before. Thin tape as the blade tape. I was asking him, I was saying, does he use the half tape? And he said, no, a little thinner than that.
Yeah, I know.
That's thicker than usual.
That's thicker than usual. That is wild.
He probably like custom rips it. Yeah, and it looks kind of sick. I'm kind of into it. It must take forever though, especially like he's got the lines pretty perfect here. I mean, let me see, is that consistent across all the twigs? It is. That must take an eternity to tape. Like compare that to the wide, where you're going, a wide you're getting what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 wraps around maybe. He has 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 26 wraps around there. And not only that, you have to be a little bit more precise because it's so small and so fine and detailed. That's wild, but I don't know. Anytime somebody's doing something different, I love that, so.
I don't know if this was there yesterday or if this was new, but it looks like he's trying out the tracer.
Stick rack's got me the biggest part.
That glow.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's menacing.
And after seeing Cole grab all of his sticks, I decided to follow him and see what he's going to do for his stick prep, which of course has to start with getting them the exact height he wants.
Take all these bad boys upstairs.
Yeah? Okay, yeah, I love it. Every game, fully new tape.
Not normally this many, but the tape jobs were all kind of messed up, so I stripped them this morning. So I'm just gonna take them all. Normally it's like 2 or 3. Guys, he's probably up there already.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You guys end up in the same spot?
Yeah.
What'd you do before this?
Slept the whole time.
How long?
Went to Chipper, got coffee, and came here.
Sounds like a great day.
So boring. Game days are way too long. Way too long.
Now this I thought was really cool. The Coles come up here to tape their sticks every game day and just really get dialed in for that night. For Hudson, he goes with one of the thinnest strips of tape I've ever seen at the top of his knob and then finishes it off with some white grip tape. And for their blades, they actually have some similarities in their approach, but Cole Hudson is just one of a kind in how he approaches stick tape. He just goes nuts with the puck art on his blade, and he does like a different thing every game, every stick, and he even let me suggest what to put on one of his possible twigs for that night.
What kind of puck job is that? It's your pick. Give me something crazy.
I want to see like just a bunch of circles.
What's that?
Circles.
Circles?
Yeah.
One thing that you may have noticed is one of the things he's been doing more and more lately is that he's actually using the puck to fully black out the toe. From afar, it looks like he almost doesn't tape the end of his blade, but it is, it's just covered in puck marks. And then of course a little wax to cap it off and he's done. Then on to Yzerman, who has a very interesting knob. It's almost Pasternak-ish, but just like Hudson, he starts off with a thin strip up top and then does a little twirl with the tape to get that ridge underneath the tape because he then tapes over it just like kind of Pasta. This is where the Pasta look comes in. But I said they have some similarities with their blades, and like this is Hudson adding some more of his usual puck marks, whereas Yzerman specifically does a bunch of marks in groups of 3. He likes the number 3, I mean, which hockey player doesn't, hat tricks, but he also has taken a lot of inspiration for this TJ from one of his favorite players growing up, Patrick Kane. Another really fun part of where they tape their sticks is if the women's team happens to be playing before them, which does happen sometimes, they're able to actually watch the game while they do it. Then I wandered off to find Cole Hudson again and discovered that they have a state-of-the-art rapid shot setup in their gym. I used to work at Pro Hockey Life where they have these at every store, and I can't even imagine how much time I would spend in here. You can set high scores and stuff. It's just an absolute treat. And Cole was just ripping pucks.
Not a bad setup, huh?
Just ripping it. That is unreal.
Screaming. I was yelling at other guys on the other team saying, you want to taste my forearm?
Now we're getting closer to game time, which you can tell because all the players are here and Sewer Ball is starting. So always a fun pregame activity, but one special addition that they have in their game is red cards. You gotta stay in control out there. You can't be getting too wild or else you're getting sent off. Their whole gym setup was great. It's just a beautiful gym, lots of space to run around, do whatever you need to. Obviously get super active before the game and just get the blood flowing. And then after that warm up, as many guys do, Yzerman was just getting focused on the bench. And I know I mentioned this in the Quinnipiac vlog as well, but one of the funniest things about some NCAA teams is having their benches across from each other. And it just leads to moments like these, where like pregame, they're just sitting there looking at each other. Also, shout out to the Michigan fan who sprinted around the arena to say what's up. And then back to the bench where a little pregame chuck a puck, you know, you're just trying to get it on one of the dots, or maybe just get a clean sauce onto the ice. And then some guys just love trying to bounce pucks into the net.
Which part?
So I was just like watching them on the bench. You don't want to bother them too much at that time because they're just getting like dialed in. But it's like 9 minutes to warm up, so they gotta get dressed like extremely quick. Like even in beer league, like that would stress me out. Let alone actually a game. And they must just be so dialed in. They know exactly how long it takes them to get ready.
Now warm-ups, I usually love to focus on specific players and really just see their full routine, but I think I was really just too distracted by how good these uniforms look. The white and the red and the custom red sticks and skates, it's just way too clean. I can't get over it.
So of the three, it seems like actually gonna go with the toe one. Felt the best warm-ups in that. You can't really deny that.
Come on, boys. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, Dad. Come on, kid. Come on. Let's go, man. Come on. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Go. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
And then, of course, there's some great pregame traditions, like fans turning their backs and doing this chant while the opposing team gets announced. And then it's just a really satisfying announcement for the BU players. Massive snow sprays from the squad. And if you're as big a hockey fan as me, you've probably even seen some of these BU clips on TikTok or Instagram going viral. And hot take, but I think part of the reason is because of how good the uniforms look. So they're looking good and they're ready for the game.
Okay, game on. We gotta run over to the corner and start filming there. So we're gonna basically just watch in the end that BU is going to be shooting on, so that we can potentially get some goals, and the fan sections here. So should be a pretty lively area.
I was having a great time. It was a super physical start to the game, and the crowd was rowdy all night. They got a bunch of fun chants and were being very mean to the opposing goalie. And they've got a great band. Cole Hudson is just dancing all over the ice. Capitals fans just have to be so excited about this guy.
Okay, so that's the end of the period. I'm gonna go look around for some like sick alumni jerseys, because I feel like they've got some sick jerseys in the barn. So we'll see what we can find. I know I saw an Eichel one at least.
We got okay, wait. I gotta get Burlington Eagles in the BU game. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. Shout out the squad. And what's the name? What's the name? Alex Demers.
Triple A. I'm gonna be there someday.
Remember the name.
Thank you.
Oh, nice to meet you, fellas. Enjoy the game.
Holy, gives BU the lead. Let's go. The crowd loves this kid. And I'm going to go find his family now, because apparently they're just getting after it.
How we doing? We're going to go video Cole's cousin, Eddie Hill. Let's go. This is Cole's cousin, Eddie Hill, right here.
Hey, how you doing, everybody?
What do you think of that goal?
It was awesome, man. You know what? He just filled the seam and had his head up, picked the corner, and family's excited. Yeah, he's buzzing.
Let's go!
Let's go, Cole!
Let's go!
Cole Eiserman with a ridiculous breakaway goal with the pass from Cole Hudson. That story just writes itself, okay? That's okay. It's not going as well. The third period is they've let in 2 goals kind of back to back, down 2-1. We're trying to battle here. Hopefully they can pull it out.
Boston University Hockey Hall of Fame.
And obviously you can see I was having a blast at this game. BU wasn't able to pull out the victory on this night, but I couldn't have been happier to have this experience. One of the great hockey programs in the world, and I maintain the nicest full uniform in all of hockey. Those gloves are just so beautiful.
We were just really excited to learn all the history of hockey success at BU and just how they're continuing to push that forward. So thanks so much for having us. Michigan actually might be one of the teams we end up seeing next, but we were so pumped to be here. What an incredible facility, some great guys. Shout out to Coles and Quinn for kind of hanging out with us and showing us around. I can't wait to come back.